Now, one of the other campaigns that, for a totally different reason, I loved, and you may or may not have seen this one. This is probably one which may have slipped your radar, but it is a campaign for a company called Yorkshire Tea,
Sure.
which is very popular in the UK. And this particular campaign was called Pack Your Bags. The reason that this campaign was, in my opinion, such a good campaign was that it was based on a truth. You said it before. The best campaigns are hooked on a really undeniable truth. And the undeniable truth that they played on here was that people take tea bags on holiday with them. Now, that might seem absolutely bizarre, but you ask any British person and they will say, yeah, my gran did this, or my aunt does that, or my uncle, yeah, he doesn't
That's
go
really
away.
interesting.
And it's because they don't like the taste of other brands of tea. So they take their favourite brand. Now, it doesn't have to be Yorkshire Tea, but in this case it was.
Is Yorkshire Tea the one with the most market share in the UK?
It's definitely up there. I'm not sure if it's the top or not, but it will be definitely up there in terms of market share. And it obviously plays upon the idea of British people loving a cup of tea. So you've got that aspect in there as well, heritage. But they took it on its head and they said, well, okay, so your granny, they all know to buy Yorkshire Tea. They're not who we're trying to appeal with this campaign. So what they did was they were looking for youth. How can we get young people to start drinking more tea and get into having that habit? Because it does become a habit. Is you have a cup of tea in the morning, perfect, or whatever it is during your day with some biscuits. So what they did was it was a great campaign. It was Lucky Generals were in there, and I think Ninja Tune as well, and this artist called Skip-to-Nalfi. Okay, and what they did was they told this story of this young guy going on holiday to Ibiza. Think, what on earth has this got to do with Yorkshire Tea? And he goes on holiday. He tells a story. So to start with, it's a relatable story. He's packing his bags. Everyone, when they go on holiday, they have to pack their bags. But in this instance, the play on words, pack your bags, it's packing his Yorkshire Tea into a suitcase. And there's this journey of him taking out the unnecessary items. So he's throwing out everything, and he throws out everything out of his suitcase apart from the Yorkshire Tea and his passport. So he packs it all up and he goes on holiday. And then there's the journey of him getting on the plane and he being served on the plane with the air hostess. And then he gets to the nightclub in Ibiza and the bouncers sort of stopping him from coming in. And then there's the girl he's chatting up. And, she's I mean, they don't go into it, but very, very subtly, they have a cheeky way of interacting as to this girl and him are going to go back somewhere, but it's not rude, but it's very, very catchy, and it's very family friendly, and it's and you look at the actual campaign itself, and there's been tons of spin-offs and people talking about it and comments, but it's unexpected, and because it's the unexpected and it's aimed at a totally different audience, people were calling it a song of the summer last year, and it's had more than 2 million views on the official page, and then tons on the unofficial pages as well. But I just love it, and it for that one kind of thing, if I was saying what is the one thing I love about it, it's the element of truth. It's that authenticity, the story that they're telling, and playing up that truth to its extremes. And I thought it was a fantastic campaign.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting. I love those kind of ads. I saw this, and sorry, going off on a tangent, I just had a brainwave. Another truth with Muslim mothers, all right, and I don't know if this is also in Arabic culture. Whenever you're about to travel somewhere, right? So you're leaving, let's say you're flying off for your job or on vacation, whatever. They'll always recite some prayers, but it'll always be whispering. And then and then they blow all over your body and face, right? As in to give you a protective layer. Listerine should do an ad like that or something, or a toothpaste brand or something. But yeah, you're so right. It's just these little quirks that people don't really notice till a great brand brings them to light, right?